she made the classroom feel very open. It was a safe place. You know, she was interested in you. She wanted to know, you know, how you're doing, how you're feeling, and what you did over the weekend or the holidays. And it made the place feel very open. Made it easy, you know, to ask questions. So I felt like whenever I was doubtful, I could always, you know, ask her for help.
She set a good guideline for the whole class to follow in being able to do it. She gave us good instructions on what we needed to do as well.
Keep, well, me and everyone else in the class on track with their project.
I felt like I gained actually a bit of confidence being able to actually go and interview people. Yeah, because just asking them questions, having to do it yourself, run it yourself, organise the meetings yourself, it just builds a level of independence, I feel. And yeah, I also feel like it builds a bit more of a connection with the teachers who I have interviewed, because they now know that I'm interested in gene engineering.
I think I got better at particularly shaping my thoughts, not just having a one response. Like if you got asked a question, not having one response. With this course, you really had to think of both sides of the questions. You know, you had to think of the pros and the cons, and it made me really think of, you know, different perspectives on, you know, the same question.
There's the writing and involved, but also different things like note taking, being able to summarize notes, condense notes, and then also being able to write questions, come up with questions in the time that you're doing it.
I found some of the highlights were getting that 7-minute audio piece. I found it was really enjoyable, getting interviews and trying to craft different type of questions that really challenged their thought process.
Being able to go and investigate those problems, and also going to the courts as well. That was a real eye opener about what real lives are like for those people. And
it was a really good experience. It definitely opens you up to more areas of English. So not just there is the writing and involved, but also different things like note taking, being able to summarize notes, condense notes, and then also being able to write questions, come up with questions in the time that you're doing it.
I think it was actually quite an interesting program, especially for those who want to go on to media in the future and journalism.
With the exams coming up, especially, and with some of the co-recs, I think it's always good to have an alternative, you know, approach to each questions. And a lot of questions they might ask, you know, if you're arguing a certain point, always looking at the other side of the conversation is also, you know, very crucial.
So having to edit those pieces gave you more skills that you can then take out into other classes. So I think it was a really good course for sort of enhancing certain English skills and also overall English skills, but also introducing some other skills that can be used across other classes, not just English.